Joe, one thing we need to address about this chapter and this arc in a whole is that your opinion isn't valid. My opinion isn't valid. All of your friends' opinions are not valid. The only opinion that matters and counts is the opinion of the Japanese fans. If I ask you what is one of your favorite fights this arc, you would most likely say Yuno versus Xenon. But the problem is, in reality, Yuno versus Xenon was not popular in Japan. The Western ideals do not transition well into Japan. In Japan, the last chapter, the chapter before that, and this chapter right now are very popular. Japanese fans are liking it, and it shows as well in the sales of Black Clover Volume 32. So always have a thought that would Japanese fans enjoy this? And the answer is yes. It's just that simple. With that said, ladies and gentlemen, be sure to hit the like button, be sure to subscribe as we're trying to surpass our limits. But before we jump into the video, guys, there is actually something I want to show you. Black Clover got a new game trailer literally just moments ago. We're gonna watch it together. Obviously, at the end of the day, it's coming out soon in 2022, and this is apparently the Hajj Village introduction. Let's check it out. Dude, this shit looks unironically so good. I don't know if the sound's going through well or not, but like at this point, it is what it is. Oh, it's kind of loud. Look at this shit, dude. Dude, the way it looks like, it kind of makes me think that this is a Genshin Impact type game. There's the place at the start of episode 1. It's kind of loud. The Wizard Tower. Black Clover Mobile. I'm actually really excited for it. Like, unironically, I don't know what type of game it's going to be. It's probably going to be, like a Genshin Impact style game. But anyway, with that said, let's just jump straight into chapter 330 review. Be sure to hit the like button. Let's go. Yo, jumping straight into it, guys. Don't forget to hit the like button and surpass your limits. The chapter starts seconds where last week's chapter ends. Lucifero is defeated on the floor. Asta and Liebe collapse. Adramelech finally spreads his wings and flies towards Asta. Now, this panel is very important because in this moment, he could kill Asta. He could, but he doesn't. Why? Instead, he looks at Asta. He actually inspects Asta and looks at him directly and even squints his eyes, knowing that he has a future plan for Asta. He then teleports instantly on top of Lucifero's dying body, puts his hand straight through his chest, and extracts Lucifero's heart. After this, Lucifero disintegrates. Adramelech says, "Now this is what I wanted," which brings us to the conclusion that Adramelech is working with someone else. He willingly watched the King of the Devils defeat, and it shows that Lucifero, again, as I mentioned before, what he said last chapter, that he is the strongest, nobody could stand up to him, Lucifero just isn't popular. Adramelech then says, "See you later," and flies off. Like, peace, bitch. Bye, Felicia. Like, what? We're gonna see him again very shortly, very soon. Probably next chapter, to be fair, or the chapter after that. But anyway, jumping back into it, Yuno then looks at Adramelech flying away. He then brings his attention back to the dying Asta, Nozel, Marileona, Nacht, Jack, Will, Dorothy, all of these like captains that are like super injured. But he says the people that are the most that need attention right now are Nacht and Yami because they are going to die. Yuno then goes star magic, instantly summons Mimosa, like yoink, bitch, come here. Like, what? It's actually kind of funny because he literally, his star starts shining and pop, pop comes Mimosa. Like, that shit is hilarious to me. Because obviously Mimosa was with Seki before. Yuno asks Mimosa to heal them, but obviously Mimosa's ultimate magic actually drains a lot of her mana, and she's out of power. As I predicted last week, Gray is also out of power. We see Potri, who says, even if I had a Grimoire, these wounds are way too severe. The fact that Potri doesn't have a Grimoire is still very weird to me. I did predict that he would keep the 5-leaf Grimoire, but I guess not. I guess the 5-leaf Grimoire did disappear. We see Charlotte walk up to Vanessa. Charlotte just breaks down saying, get up. What are you doing? You can't die here. And she confesses, I love you. And yo, all you see is Vanessa's reaction like, the fuck this bitch just... Vanessa's reaction to Charlotte is hilarious. But anyway, back into the sad points. Charlotte says, I love you, Yami, so please don't die. Yami just basically on the verge of death. Vanessa's cat then activates with the last shred of magic power she has. A portal opens up, and of course, it's the rest of the Black Bulls. We see Gordon, Magna, Luck, Gauch, fuck, I can't remember his name since he's Charmy, Noel. Obviously, finally we see Noel, just all jump in. And then they all just rush Mimosa and give her a giant bowl. Is that a chicken? That's just a whole chicken, some pasta, some fruits. And they're like, Mimosa, hurry up and eat this. And she's like, I can't eat this. And then they just like stuff it in her mouth. And she's got these like giant hamster cheeks, which is kind of cute to be fair. And then she's like, holy shit, my magic has been replenished. Ultimate magic. Flower Princess Utopia, and that's all she wrote. She just heals everybody. Obviously saving Yami and Nacht's life. Now, this is where a lot of problems come in, because this is what obviously a lot of people have been saying on Twitter, Facebook, and Discord, that this is bullshit, that oh, blah, 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 blah. I mean, at the end of the day, it is a well-established power in the verse. Mimosa by herself isn't a problem because she can only do this one time in Arc. She used up all her magic power healing Gaja. She didn't even have enough magic power to heal Asta. And Gray as well, obviously, also didn't have enough magic power after healing Yami. So the real problem here is Charmy. Because Charmy is a little too broken for this verse. I told you before that arguably Charmy is stronger than Asta, because Charmy eats magic and uses that magic as power, while Asta just negates magic. Asta doesn't grow stronger. Asta still has to use his own power. Obviously, Asta versus Charmy would end pretty badly for Charmy, but nonetheless, Charmy is very broken. And I really just want to see what Tabata has planned, because obviously we still don't know anything about Charmy. Anyway, be sure to hit the like button. Nacht and Yami just revive. Everyone starts huddling. Yami goes up to Charlotte. Oh, Charlotte, I'm still alive thanks to you. Charlotte is just like about to blow up. Yami asks, by the way, what were you saying earlier? Unfortunately, Yami didn't hear it. Fuck's sake. Charlotte just blows up. Everyone starts huddling. Asta's like, oh my god, you're back alive. Thanks Mimosa for healing me. Yami just picks up Asta again, saying, you broke my katana, but here you can have it. I'm gonna go get a new katana. And then everyone just turns around to Nacht, who's just like, the fuck are these people doing? I love Nacht's facial reactions. And everyone just says, thank you so much and welcome back, Vice Captain Nacht. Nacht says, I hate people like you, but I'm the same as you. I'll live on with you all so we can do things the right way together. Black Clover, chapter 330 end. A fierce battle and a reunion. What's next? Pretty ominous. A pretty ominous what's next. Obviously, we're going to see adramelech. Obviously, we're going to see the 4th Zogratis, probably. There is definitely stuff left to wrap up this arc. Obviously, Yuno is now king, I guess. King of the Spade Kingdom. What is he going to do? we'll see this wrapped up probably next week. Top of it is pretty fast, transitioning between arcs, so it shouldn't take too long for us to start the new arc already. But yeah, that was the Spade War arc. I'll give you my review of this entire arc at a different stage. I definitely think, quickly just going back to it, Adramelech stealing Lucifero's heart is a plan of the Fourth Sagradus whose goal is to achieve undying bodies. So honestly, maybe even Xenon, Vonica, and Dante are going to come back in the near future. I don't know. A really good arc. I'd say solid 8 out of 10. Solid 8 out of 10 rescue arc. They managed to pretty much do everything they wanted to with very minimal casualties. Or very little, I would say. But yeah, pretty solid arc. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe. I'll give you my review for this entire arc in a future video. Peace!